Hello, everyone. This is Jay Dobbins on the Marvel DC Multiverse, and I'll be doing a trailer reaction to She Hulk Attorney at Law. So get ready.
Being a superhero is a trial by fire. Who's gonna protect the world if not people like you?
I'm Jennifer Walters. I'm a lawyer. I have great friends. Can we get some shots, please? It's an emergency. Demanding job.
We just started a superhuman law division, and I want you to be the face of it.
I knew it.
And a frustrating family.
Cause we didn't ask for this, but you still gotta deal with it. The transformations are triggered by anger and fear.
Those are like the baseline of any woman just existing. Oh. Bruce, kind of feels like if I don't transform, I'm gonna die.
Yes, yes, yes. No, no.
I just want to be a normal, anonymous lawyer. Can you tell us where She-Hulk is? Jen, you're a story now. Girl, your ass looks crazy right now.
Ooh.
You could be an Avenger. Oh, I'm not a superhero.
Oh, wow.
That is for billionaires and narcissists and adult orphans for some reason. Is there anything more depressing than dating in your 30s?
This is the best date I've had in a while. Should we split some fries?
Let's get those to go.
Oh my god. Wow. Like, okay. So far it's interesting. And what I mean by that is, well, I mean, look at her. And of course, her, Jennifer Walters defending superheroes and people with powers. I knew that was going to happen. I mean, to be honest with you, there was rumors going on that she was going to be in the Spider-Man No Way Home as Peter Parker's lawyer instead of Matt Murdock, but they decided to go the Matt Murdock route. So, but I would have liked to see Jennifer Walters. I would have loved to see her. I would have loved to see her introduced. I would love to have seen her introduced in Spider-Man No Way Home as Peter Parker's lawyer instead of Matt Murdock. But they want Charlie Cox. So, but I figured. But then now, this guy here, I guess her boss was like, hey, or head of the firm, it was like, hey, we're gonna do a superhero division. I want you to be part of it. So, in other words, she's gonna be defending people with gifts. I guess superheroes and villains alike, probably, but obviously she's gonna be defending people with superpowers. Who are like Spider-Man. But so obviously they're gonna put that in there because in the comics, that's what she did. So, but I guess they're obviously they're looks like they're living up to the comics or staying true to it. So obviously, so that's interesting. And then of course, Tim Roth, obviously playing his role. I mean, reprising his role as the Abomination, of course. So it looks like she's defending him, and this might take place before the events of Shang-Chi instead of after, because remember, in the Shang-Chi movie, Wong was fighting against the Abomination. So it might take place before the events, because in here. Of course, you got Mark Ruffalo's Hulk. So, yep. Professor Hulk. So I don't know. I really don't know what causes her transformation. and for, in the show. So they might end up living up to the comics. But I'm gonna have to assume that this is not permanent, because normally in the comics, She-Hulk, her transformation was permanent in some of the comics. So yeah, but I guess she turned off and on, I guess. And of course, he's doing. I mean, I'm kind of thinking, kind of reminds me of that movie Saw, except she actually escapes unharmed. Yeah, he's a crappy cousin. But yep, she transforms, and then bam. Of course, you got that. And then you look at the trailer later, and to be honest with you, she is very attractive, especially in CGI. I mean, the original's attractive, but She-Hulk in CGI is, wow, very. She's a knockout in this one. And of course, but obviously, it's an off and on transformation. That's what it looks like. But yeah, she's making headlines, and of course, there she goes. And yep. And look at her. Like, wow. She's amazing. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says, but I think she's amazing. The CGI on her, on Tatiana, of course, the actress, is amazing. So, and of course, it looks like they're training, because they both jumping up high. Boom. Yep. I'm trying to think what else. So I'm trying to think. Let's see what else. Okay, and then yeah, she's obviously fighting. I'm trying to figure out who she's fighting in this one. And of course, you got, I guess, the Frog. Yeah, the Frog in this one right here. This guy here, the Frog. I'm trying to see what other thing. Yeah. Pranking Earth messed up. Okay, I don't know who she. I can't remember who she is, but she's obviously the villain, or somebody important. And of course, you got Mark Ruffalo. And another thing I noticed too. Throughout the trailer, remember in Avengers Endgame, his arm was pretty much crispy, but now his arm healed. His I think it might have been his. I can't remember if it was his right arm or his left arm that was pretty much messed up and crispy. Because remember, he used the Infinity Gauntlet to undo the Thanos snap. It didn't kill him though, thanks to the gamma radiation, but it messed up his arm. So I guess it healed. We thought it was permanent, but it turns out it's not the case. Let's see. So he's Professor Hulk, obviously, Mark Ruffalo, and I guess he eventually transforms back into Bruce Banner at some point. And then, of course, you got the Abomination. So obviously, he might, I guess he might break out. We don't know, but we'll see. And of course, you got She-Hulk. And then the dating thing. Let's see. Yep, thematch.com, whatever. And she's doing a little dating site, and of course you have all these guys. I'm guessing one of them is, what was it, Noah. I'm trying to think who's. Let's see. Looks like she meets up with. I think that's Noah, and then this guy. Dang. And then he looks familiar. So she's dating all these guys, and then she eventually runs across this guy here, and he's just like, "Oh, this is the best date I've been on a while." And boy, that got her attention. Found the guy attractive and everything. And then next thing you know, talking about splitting some fries, she was like, "Oh, let's have that to go." And then, bam, he's carrying him. I was like, oh my God. I was like, obviously they're going to the bedroom. That's what it looks like. Whew, man. I envy this guy. He definitely gonna have a night to remember. For sure. Probably for the rest of his life, even if they don't get married. Shoot, I wish she could carry me. She can carry me anytime. Matter of fact, I hope I dream about her tonight. The CGI She-Hulk. I know it's weird, but still, I'm pretty sure that you guys probably, I'm pretty sure some of y'all be thinking the same way. So, but yeah, She-Hulk is pretty attractive though in CG, especially in CGI. Yep. If he thought he had the best date, in a while, shoot, he's gonna have the best date ever. That's what it looks like. But anyway, so the trailer, it looked interesting, in my opinion. Especially, I couldn't stop looking at Tatiana and CGI, obviously. I like how they brought back Mark Ruffalo, because obviously you can't have this, you can't have She-Hulk show without Hulk anyway. So there's rumors going on that he was going to pass, that Mark Ruffalo, his contract was up, and then obviously they're going to pass the torch on to Tatiana. So that's another Avenger that's about to retire. But then again, I kind of find it very weird that they talk about not doing a Hulk movie because of the cost of the CGI. That it costs too much, but they're a multi-billion-dollar company. But they could obviously find a time to create a She-Hulk show. So I find that very weird. I don't think it's the cost. It might be the cost, but then again, this is my opinion, and I don't think that they could do a Hulk movie if they wanted to, because I haven't heard anything about Disney or Marvel Studios having distribution rights to Hulk. We know that that Disney and Marvel Studios has the production rights to the Hulk, no doubt about that. But as far as distribution rights, I still think that goes to Universal. So, but like I say, Universal only has the rights to Hulk. But I don't know about the Hulk characters, but definitely the Hulk. So, but then again, I might have to look that up. Just, I might have to Google that to see if Disney and Marvel Studios have full rights, distribution, and production rights to Hulk. But if they do have distribution rights to Hulk, then there's no excuse to why they can't do another Hulk solo film. But then again, Hawkeye doesn't have his own movie, but he has his own show, which is pretty much one season only. So Iron Man had his trilogy, Thor had his trilogy, Captain America had his trilogy. Black Widow finally got her own movie after a few years. So, and then Hulk got that little standalone film, The Incredible Hulk. So, obviously, yeah, obviously all six Avengers had their own movie or own show. So, I guess it's even, I guess. But, you know, if they do a Hulk film, what would it be about? Would it be the Immortal Hulk? Would it be Planet Hulk or the Indestructible Hulk? You know, we don't know. Um, but yeah, so far, I mean, it looks interesting. I don't care what anybody says. You know, some people might think it's boring, but I think the CG. But like I said, you know, the CGI on Tatiana is a. Let's just say that the CGI makes She-Hulk look like a knockout, and I mean that in a good way. Attractive and everything. So I thought it was good. You know, as far as well written, we won't know until it's streaming. But it looks interesting enough for me to want to watch it. So, because we want to, you know, because obviously every superhero has an origin story, and I'm kind of curious about her origin story. We don't know if it was car accident. I mean, that's what it looks like in the trailer. Looks like she was in a car accident, and then I guess the Hulk probably used her. You know, I guess the Hulk used or gave some of his DNA, or you know, to her, I guess, for her to heal fully. I don't know. But however, there was a nasty side effect. That's what I'm guessing. So obviously, I guess, you know, when I look at it, Bruce Banner or well, Professor Hulk probably injected his DNA into Jennifer Walters, so she could fully heal. You know, after the accident. But then again, we don't. You know, it looked like she was in a car accident, so I'm not really sure. But you know, I guess that might be the origin story. So, but yeah, it looks interesting. You know, the special effects look good, and I want to see if this guy who she was dating and ended up carrying around in her apartment, see if he sticks around. I'm pretty sure he will stick around. Shoot, I would. But anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, because obviously I think Mark Ruffalo's contract's going to be up after this. So, but yeah, he might be in the Shang-Chi films. I'm not really sure, but he was in the post-credit scene for that. So, he might still be doing Hulk movies. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Until next time. I hope you enjoyed that trailer reaction. Please hit the like button, subscribe button, and notifications bell below so you can receive notifications for upcoming videos like this and others as well. Until next time.